The new Planet of the Apes trilogy is nearly perfect. In fact, I'm making a video to expand upon that statement. So, I was really excited for the latest entry, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. This film was helmed by Wes Ball, known for the Maze Runner films. Many years after the reign of Caesar, a young ape goes on a journey that will lead him to question everything he's been taught about the past and make choices that will define a future for apes and humans alike. Right away, we are dropped into this new world and into a clan of apes that raise falcons. This is a completely new story with brand new characters and likely a new trilogy. The first 20 minutes or so is thrilling, yes, but kind of frustrating as there's a lot of new terms and ideas thrown around at you. But you get flung into bigger and bigger set pieces, making it hard to really absorb all this new information. Into the second act, however, is where Ball slows things down and we really get filled in on more of the world building and lore. This is where the movie really starts kicking in for me, and I think the grand scale is anchored nicely with the more intimate moments. The latter of which gives the movie its heart and makes it more than just a spectacle. As far as story goes, this very much feels in line with the previous films, yet it has its own voice, and thus everything still feels very fresh and interesting. This movie isn't without some shaggy plot elements, and some characters do feel like they don't really have much to do to really move the story forward. William H. Macy's character, for example, is kind of pointless, and I didn't see why his character served the greater narrative. Speaking of which, this movie has the same issue as the previous three films. That is, the human characters are always the least interesting aspect. Though, like the previous films, this didn't bother me to the point I couldn't enjoy it anyways. Still, I think the setups and payoffs are nicely done, and it's all killer, no filler for the most part. Ball never loses focus of the overall narrative, and it does have some lofty ideas and themes gluing it together. The themes and events of the previous trilogy are nicely folded into this film, and though it's its own story, it feels very much connected to the previous films. And gosh, I have to say, the finale is oh so satisfying and will have you cheering in your seat. Visually, the movie is breathtaking and should really be seen on the biggest possible screen. The CGI is nicely done, and the mocap apes are possibly the best they've ever looked. While not perfect, Kingdom is a white knuckle thrill ride, but also has a beating heart to even things out. But I want to know what y'all think. Are you excited for this movie? Are you going to check it out? When you do see it, what did you think? I would love to hear what you all have to say, and I will see you all in the next video.
Humans. Ha! You don't know your right from your left. An inferior species of primates. Or you don't even know what tastes good.
Get Planet of the Apes.